What up? So, I go to the gym to clear my head. I can, I get stuck in my head. And tonight, I don't know. Like, tonight I was, I did a video. It's a good video of what was going on with me. I'm sitting in the house. And it's not an insecurity thing. It's not any of that. I'm like, let's just go. Because I saw myself about to start scrolling through my phone. And here's what's wild. In between sets, I'm scrolling through my phone. And, my arm is tender. So I didn't want to work too hard there. But I wanted to still go. And I got to thinking, I finished my workout and I saw a person and I thought to myself, they're like trying to negotiate a bag of ice. And I thought to myself, I'm one bad decision away from destroying my life. And I started thinking about that. Because it's like one bad decision leads to another, which leads to another, which leads to another. And for me, it's always a domino effect that ultimately, where I'm at my age, where I'm at in my life, I'm doing everything I need to do to get better. But all it takes is an event or something like that, and then I get loaded. So I'm one bad decision away from that. And what do I do to protect that? I do these videos, I work steps, go to meetings, I go through these ups and these downs. But then I started thinking, like, why does it always have to be so definite? Like, why can't things just be, everything's happening the way it's supposed to? So I don't get depressed or any of that. And I overthink the hell out of everything. That's really what it comes down to. I don't have to sit there and be like, I'm one bad decision away from, like, death or mayhem. I really, I know what it is. I'm coming up on a milestone and I can't stop thinking about negativity. And it's because I'm motivating myself to stay positive here and not put myself in a state of, like, because I can live in that state for days. And so, I noticed that, like, there was one view on my video. And I don't get to know who that is. But I get to do this because it's my series of videos and somebody watched it. If you're watching this, I appreciate you. Whoever it is. Not that I need, like, it to say one view or to say 100 views or any of that. I just appreciate the fact that somebody would click on and give it a shot. And if you're going through something, and you're down on yourself, I was down on myself so bad for so long. And I get down on myself even with, like, 19 days left. But it can turn around. It may seem like it can't, but it can. And I don't know you, I don't think, or maybe I do. I don't know. I just hope things are going good for you, whoever this is watching this. I know it's not my kids, because my kids reach out and they tell me when they watch these things. So, if I'm that one thing that's helping you get through something, I'm grateful for that. And together we do this. And hopefully one day you're in a position to where you can help somebody else. So thank you. It's, midnight, and I was just kind of going through it a little bit. And I know that this helps me when I get it out. And there's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to be ashamed about. There's a lot to be guilty for. There's a lot to be all that. Some days are good, and a lot of days are bad. They're not as bad as when I was high. But it's all better than it was. This year has felt like longer than a year. It also has been good. I've met some really amazing people along the way. Some I don't talk to anymore. People that have helped me out and didn't even realize it. Even in their bad. They think that was bad. I appreciate every experience I've had. And I'm just rooting for people. There's certain people I don't talk to anymore that I still pray for every single day. And then there's a group of people that I pray for every day. I hope they find their way. Not like I found my way, because I'm still finding my way. But if you're not doing well and you're watching this, whoever, it's gonna be okay. Even if it doesn't feel like it's gonna be okay. We just have to go through things. Sometimes it feels like an eternity. Sometimes that season is super long. I think a season lasted me for years. I stayed in that season, of course. But the smoke settles. The NPCs change. And sometimes people that you think are people in your lives, they're actually NPCs. And you don't realize it until later when you look back. But everybody's a playing character in our lives, really. They're not just scenery. They do something for us. Some people we meet for 5 minutes and they help us with our dreams. I had a bad dream last night. Woke up, looked over, and was able to go back to sleep. There was a time I didn't dream. Thank God. When I'm getting loaded, I don't dream. And then when I'm getting clean, because I've had a couple episodes of getting clean, the dreams are rough. I mean, fuck, I take medication for those. Non-narcotic, by the way. I'm going to be starting this anti-anxiety medication. And I was told in a meeting today that it's good stuff. It'll help. That's what I needed to hear. So, good night. I hope whoever's watching this is doing okay. And I hope the storm isn't a nightmare. And if it is, like every storm, you have some kind of higher power the higher power gets us through it, whatever it may be. It's God for me, but for some it's other things. So, you got this. Even if you look in the mirror and you don't feel like you got it, you got this. Bye.